Hello, hello, everyone. I hope you are having a beautiful day today. And I want to talk about exposing our shadows. And the blessings that lie within that is so deep and so hard to even grasp until you begin to do it yourself. Now, I've discussed plenty of times before a gratitude list that I write every single day in the morning and has brought major transformation in my life. But it wasn't until I started being thankful for my shadowy places. The fact that I grew up as a really self-centered person, and even now carrying into adulthood, I still struggle with being super self-centered and being focused on my own being. And it wasn't until that I started shining a light on those areas and loving myself for that and accepting myself for that and saying thank you for things like that, that I really began to move beyond it and to really seek true pleasure in serving others and bringing value to others and putting more focus in my life upon others. And even saying that now is truly relieving and releasing in my life because I'm exposing it to its finest. I am putting it out there to the world and sharing that that is one of my what some would call flaws or weaknesses or, even negative qualities. But I love myself for that. I love myself for experiencing that. And I love myself for sharing it with you now to really gain an understanding and really resonate with one another, that when we begin to accept ourselves for what most would say is the worst things about us, that's when beauty unfolds everywhere. And it so easily boils down to gratefulness and, gratitude in our lives changes so much. But looking at it from this perspective, even gaining acceptance and gratitude for those areas of our life where so many people are like, oh, like, I'm not like that. So many of us wear a mask, whether it's a good mask or a bad mask. So many of us are so attached to our egos and what we look like to the world that we're afraid to expose ourselves and be vulnerable and really bring about change because we feel like we're not authentic and genuine enough. But the truth of the matter is you're good enough now. What you consider to be flaws and weaknesses, negative qualities, any of that, that is good enough now. You can take yourself out into the world now. You can make change now. Don't be afraid for people to see parts of yourself that you're trying to hide. Get past that by exposing it, accepting it within yourself, and being willing to share it with others and put it on a platform and say, look at this. This is a side of me that most people would be ashamed of. This is a side of me that I struggled with for so many years. And I am shining a light on it now with my big old flashlight. The song that I always sing to my kids is, "You're my flashlight." Because we're always looking for a flashlight. It's never where it's supposed to be when it's supposed to be. And I always sing it in those moments. But seriously, where's your flashlight? Expose yourself. Expose your shadows. Because when you do, it transforms to light. And it becomes something good. And it becomes a base foundation. A platform for you to stand up on and say, hear me roar. I am good enough now, and I can do the things that I want now in my life, even after sharing this with you, and even more so, putting me in a place where I can share and make myself valid and resonate with others. And just abolish that fear. Abolish it. It has no place or value in your life. So be the first one. Be the first one to expose your shadows and your dark places, because nothing can hold you back except for yourself and you being tied to your shadows. And when you begin to accept those and expose them for what they are, it relinquishes all of its power. It holds nothing on you except for the power that you give it. I love you guys so much, and I created an awesome podcast. If you're on Facebook, go ahead and click on this post. If you're on YouTube, go ahead and click on my face right over here so you can subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can consistently be reminded of my updates. And go ahead and drop into the description box and you can get the podcast episode in there. I love you, and I will talk to you again very soon. Bye.